Most people think digital transformation means creating a website, launching an app, or moving files to the cloud. That's too shallow. Digital transformation means redesigning how a business operates by using information systems, digital tools, data, automation, and connected processes. In simple words, it is not just about using technology. It is about changing the way the business works. Think about a restaurant. A basic restaurant takes orders manually, writes them on paper, sends them to the kitchen, counts stock by hand, manages staff through WhatsApp, and checks sales at the end of the day. Now compare that with a digitally transformed restaurant. Customers can order through a QR code. The kitchen receives orders instantly. Payments are recorded automatically. Inventory updates when items are sold. Managers see live dashboards. Customer feedback is stored. Delivery platforms are connected. Staff schedules are managed digitally. The owner can check branch performance from anywhere. That is digital transformation. Not because the restaurant has an app, but because information now moves faster, decisions are clearer, and operations are more connected. In information systems, digital transformation happens when different systems work together to improve business performance. A CRM system helps understand customers. An ERP system connects departments. A supply chain management system tracks stock and suppliers. A business intelligence system turns data into insight. Cloud computing makes systems accessible from anywhere. Cybersecurity protects the whole structure. And AI can automate tasks, predict trends, and recommend actions. So digital transformation is not one single tool. It is the combination of tools, data, people, and processes working together to change how the business creates value. But here's the catch. Many companies fail at digital transformation because they treat it like a technology purchase. They buy software and think transformation has happened. No, that is not transformation. That is shopping. Real digital transformation requires process change, employee training, leadership support, clean data, customer focus, and a clear business goal. If a company installs a new ERP system but keeps broken processes, the business is not transformed. If it launches an app but customer service remains slow, the business is not transformed. If it collects data but managers ignore the reports, the business is not transformed. If it moves to the cloud but still works with confusion and poor discipline, the business is not transformed. Technology does not automatically make a business modern. It only gives the business new capability. The real question is, does the business actually use that capability properly? That is where most companies expose themselves. They want digital results without changing old habits. They want automation, but still keep manual approvals everywhere. They want dashboards, but do not clean their data. They want customer personalization, but do not understand customers. They want AI, but their basic information systems are weak. That is the brutal truth. Digital transformation is not about looking modern. It is about becoming more efficient, more connected, more data-driven, and more adaptable. Look at retail. Traditional stores depended only on physical footfall. Digitally transformed retailers connect online shopping, inventory systems, customer data, delivery tracking, payment systems, loyalty programs, and analytics. Look at banking. Old banking depended on branches and paperwork. Digital banking uses mobile apps, online payments, fraud detection, customer alerts, digital onboarding, and automated risk checks. Look at healthcare. Hospitals are moving from paper files to electronic health records, appointment systems, digital prescriptions, patient portals, and AI-supported diagnosis. Look at education. Universities now use learning management systems, online classes, student portals, digital exams, attendance systems, and performance analytics. In every case, the goal is the same. Make information move better, make decisions faster, make processes smoother, make customer experience stronger, make the business more scalable. But digital transformation also brings risks. More systems mean more cybersecurity risks. More data means more privacy responsibility. More automation means employees need new skills. More digital dependence means system failures can hurt the business faster. So businesses must transform carefully, not blindly. A smart company does not ask, which technology is trending? It asks, what problem are we solving? Which process is broken? What data do we need? Who will use the system? How will this improve the customer experience? How will we measure success? That is how digital transformation should work. Today, AI is pushing digital transformation into a new phase. Systems are no longer only storing data or showing dashboards. They can now summarize reports, detect patterns, automate support, forecast demand, recommend actions, and assist employees in daily decisions. But AI will not save a badly managed business. If the foundation is weak, AI will only make the weakness more obvious. At the Learning Studio, the goal is simple: to understand digital transformation as a major part of information systems, not just as a buzzword. Because real transformation does not happen when a business buys technology. It happens when information, people, processes, and decisions start working together in a smarter way. And the businesses that understand this will not just look digital. They will actually become stronger.